Hello everyone and welcome back to Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Gambit, where we've got the chairman, and he's not happy with us.
Now's my chance.
Ooh. Wait, we're back here? How much time did you spend investigating, I guess?
How much time was spent on your investigation altogether?
My, you really don't give up, do you? Even my patience has its limits, you know.
What a coincidence, so does mine. Now answer the question, do you believe that your investigation was sufficient or not?
The youth these days are wont to be reckless. Makes me want to put you in your place. You're gonna regret that, my boy. Wait him out. Well, maybe you two know your place after all. Dang. What's the matter, scared?
Hardly, I was just thinking about how best to proceed. Getting answers from the elderly requires sensitivity. They can get quite emotional after all.
You have no common sense whatsoever, do you? Don't you understand your fate rests in my hands? Do I push him on something? You think my fate matters to me? I don't remember entrusting my fate. I don't like either of these. I'll chill for better answers. Say you do manage to get some answers from me. There's nothing you can do with them. So why not give it up, dear boy?
No.
Why not?
It's simple, because I'm not about to let the truth escape me.
Interesting. I think I'm beginning to see what makes you tick. What you're doing is pointless. Tragically and miserably pointless. But please, just give it up. She's guilty. The decision has been made. Wait, what? Ooh, I want to push that. The decision has been made. Yeah!
Once again, your choice of words intrigues me. It's almost as if Kay's guilt has already been determined from before her arrest.
Oh, dang, we still got that piece to go. What are you trying to imply? You plan to have her arrested.
I'm implying that things haven't gone as they normally should. In fact, everything has proceeded as if Kay's arrest was the end goal right from the very start. Well, Chairman Winner, was it?
Alright, good. Ooh, got our time back. That's certainly an intriguing theory. It's also a complete work of fiction, and I'm afraid I don't have time for such flights of fancy. I guess time we brought this shabby little farce to an end, don't you?
No, he's trying to make his escape. We must confirm the legality of Kay's arrest before he slips away.
Alright. Got our timer back. Okay. Okay.
It's faint, but the truth is finally beginning to emerge. I'm not about to let this opportunity pass me by.
I still have questions, Kate. I still have questions.
Wait, we're not done yet.
I'm tired of all this talking, so make it brief, will ya? What grounds did you have?
Based on everything I've heard from you so far, it's clear that Kay's arrest is entirely unfounded.
Ooh, got him? Okay. Yes, I think we're all familiar with this particular refrain of yours by now. I'm afraid it doesn't matter either way. You don't have what it takes to secure her release anyhow.
How dare you take this so lightly as a man of the law?
My, aren't you a rude little boy? My fuse is only so long. Dang. Wait. I don't know. Honestly speaking, I don't have the time to waste on every last question you can dream up. Certainly responsibilities to attend to, you know. I really am quite the busy man.
No, you're just pretending to be busy.
That's an awful thing to say to a fragile old man. I work harder than I should at my age. I ask you, my boy, what could I even hope to accomplish by putting up such a pretense? Hope to avoid talking about the case.
You obviously don't want to talk about the case anymore. That's why you're so keen to get out of this conversation, isn't it?
Alright, got him. Just so tragic it really is. That you would suspect me of such a thing.
It's not a suspicion, it's a certainty. There were no clear grounds on which to base Kay's arrest for a start.
No, my boy, let's not get carried away. There's plenty of evidence to support our case. The mask, the letter, the corsage, it's all in her possession. And of course, her confession. More than enough to prove her guilt, I'd say.
But those are...
What's the matter? Struggling to come up with a way to explain everything away? Just chill. See what he does. Well, there we have it. Your silence speaks volumes.
It's true I can't counter your argument right now.
You did let something valuable slip up. Suspiciously detailed knowledge of the evidence against Kay. He rattled it off that list like he knew it inside and out. I think that might... I didn't even pick up on that. Kay is innocent.
Kay is innocent.
No, my boy, that's just clumsy. Anyone can blurt out a baseless assertion like that. Even a disgraced superstar prosecutor. It's no good. I don't have enough information. I thought I could... My chance will come. I just have to be ready when it... Oh, okay. Alright, so I have to go through. Who gave the order?
Who gave the order? Who decided the case should be arrested?
You know, I can't seem to remember. Don't ever get old, Miles, my boy. It wreaks havoc on the memory.
No time to deploy my clue.
You remembered all the evidence pretty well.
I'd appreciate if you stopped playing the old man card. You remembered the details of the evidence against Kay pretty clearly. Perhaps if your memory didn't fail you only when it was convenient, I'd be more inclined to believe you.
Dang, I need that piece to go away.
So let me ask you again. Who gave the order for Kay's arrest?
You're a sharp one, I'll give you that. My son could learn a thing or two from you. He wasn't such an incurable numbskull, that is. Tragedy, really.
I don't want to hear about your son. I want to know who authorized the arrest.
You're very mean, you know that, don't you? The arrest you say, I believe the order was given by... Was it you?
No, come now, Chairman Winter. We both know it was you.
Oh, good. Woo! Alright, you got me. You make it sound like it was somehow a bad thing, though. But I have a reputation to uphold, so I guess I better clear up this little misunderstanding. I'll entertain your question for a few more minutes. See if I can't put your mind at ease.
The key thing to do now is to establish how intimately he knows the details of this case. I just have to ask the right questions.
Can I get my... Oh, thank you.
The end game is at hand. We are but a few moves away from the truth.
Tell me what you know about Kay.
The suspect Kay Faraday, how much do you know about her exactly?
No, she's a suspect. Aside from that, not much else. Cross my heart, but it's true.
I don't have a clue as to how to proceed.
Okay, so I need to come back to that. Seem to know about the case.
You seem to know the case in quite some detail.
You know lots of things, my boy. I'm just smart like that.
Too bad the same can't be said about the way you handled Kay's arrest.
Why so quiet? Wait and see. Nope, he's not. I'm a very busy man. Do try to remember I can bring this little Chechen in whenever I choose.
I'm only taking so long because you won't give me a straight answer to any of my questions. If only you stopped giving me the runaround, we'd be done already. So let's try this again. You seem to know the details of the case quite intimately.
I read the case file. Not exactly the most thrilling use of my time, of course, but it's part of the job. I have to be a good role model. I can't be seen to be slacking off. It can be so hard, so... But I had some time on my hands, so I read the whole thing from cover to cover.
I've got you now. You're backed into a corner and you don't even know it.
Nope, that was wrong. What are you going on about? Blow your lumps in there. You need to cut an old man like me some slack. Can't keep up with all that youthful energy. I should have picked my words more carefully. Ow! Oop. Wait. Shoot, I picked the wrong thing. I think. I got lost. Why so quiet all of a sudden? Oh, wait, that's not what I meant to do! Ugh! I want to divide my time. That sucks. I got lost in the tree. Like, mentally careful with the lighter. Nope. Why did I buy? I don't know. See, this is where illness brain is now, like, taking over. I should probably just start over. Bide my time. Okay. Okay. I'm trying to mentally map out the conversation in my head. And it's not going very well. whenever I choose. Wait, well, I did that already. Let's try this again. Everything, not part of my job. You keep saying how busy you are. Did you really read it all?
I've got you now.
Wait, nope. Dang. Now I'm trying to remember how to get back there. Okay. So bide my time. I don't think I want to bide my time again, but you keep saying how busy you are.
That's strange. I could have sworn you told me you were a very busy man.
Okay, that got him. I think I'm still screwed, but at least I know now what I need to do.
I'd say the cracks are finally starting to show, wouldn't you?
I think I can remember how this goes now.
If you're so keen on being an upstanding leader, you can start by releasing K, you know.
You really don't give up, do you? It's a moving sight indeed, my boy. A tragic one, too. After all, your efforts are for naught. And I'm afraid your little friend was found unconscious near the scene of the crime.
We have yet to hear much about the circumstances under which Kay was found. She was lying unconscious in the storeroom, correct?
Yeah, okay. That's right, although I'm not at liberty to tell you what I know, how I know that. He knows things even we didn't. In fact, he seems to be aware of every tiny detail of this case. This could be a valuable clue. Ah, okay. Tell me what you know about Kay.
The suspect, Kay Faraday. How much do you know about her exactly?
No, she's a suspect. Aside from that, not much else. Cross my heart, but it's true. Yet you know every other detail of the case.
Sorry, but the more you tell me, the less sense your story makes. For one thing, you know details even those investigating the scene were not aware of. Why is that? Just how much do you really know, Chairman Winner?
Oh, there's that intimidating face you'd like to make again. Well, two can play this game. How do you like that now? How do you like me now? Bide my time? I do have to commend you on your doggedness. It really is something.
I'll take that as a compliment.
You can however you like, but wrap this up, will ya? I just don't have the stamina anymore. She's the culprit, the only possible suspect. Just accept that already. How much more evidence? Did you want us to load her down? What?
Whoa!
Load her down with?
Load her down with yet another interesting turn of phrase.
It's not a turn of phrase, that's literally we planted evidence.
Well, that makes it sound a lot like the items Kay was carrying might have been foisted upon her.
Impressive. You really do pay attention, don't you? Pay attention nothing! That what you came out and said it! It's no wonder they used to call you a prodigy, Mr. X Pro. Your son probably could have... no, okay, maybe not him. You know the answer to your own question by now. Why don't you just go ahead and say it? I want to hear it from you. It's finally time to shed light on the truth. I also have to play one last move. Ah!
Kay is innocent.
No, my boy. That's just clumsy. Oh. We can blurt out baseless. Ah, shoot. Time to play my clue. Okay, I was like, oh, did I thought we were ready for this.
Kay was framed.
Yes!
The true culprit set it all up so she would take the fall instead. That is my answer. I won't let you deny it any longer.
Please. Okay. If I had to go through that again, it was probably going to be another disaster. I don't think I could have navigated those, first couple questions again. Oh, my, you really are a sharp one. It's a bit of a shame you chose to hand in your badge. I admit it, you're right on all accounts.
That's checkmate.
Is it, though?
You knew Kay wasn't the real murderer, and yet you still had her arrested. What's worse, you thought you could get away with it. Well, you won't, not if I can help it.
You go with that naivete again, my boy. I guess that was always your problem. The girl arrested and a conviction secured. This whole mess goes away. And that's what will happen.
But Whose interest does a conclusion like that serve?
Committee's, I suppose. And mine? You know, listening to you just now, I really got the tears flowing, I have to say. It was a poignant and heartfelt, sincere, and utterly infuriating. Look, I'm not perfect, I know that, but your lack of sophistication in these matters is beyond the pale. You insist that the truth is more important than anything else. Would you say the same if you knew the real value of the truth is?
What are you trying to say?
When you get to my level, you don't uncover the truth, you make it, little by little. Wow! Alright. I mean, I knew this guy was going to be the villain. Okay, Faraday, murderer, that's the truth. The truth I created. Yes, my boy, that's what I like to see. You're so sincere sometimes it's painful. It just makes me want to put you in your place. Knowing the real truth will get you nowhere. Because that's how much it's worth. Nothing. Shocking, I know.
But why not go after the real killer? How much do you even know about what really happened?
You're still not getting it. That's your truth. It is worthless. Mine is all that matters. And you understand what I'm saying, don't you? My ex-prosecutor. I have all the power here.
Curse you.
Aren't you menacing? You and your little friend are just as bad as each other. Violent criminals who deserve to be locked up.
You'll pay for this.
And with that, yet another person disappears from my life. Oh, it just makes me want to cry and cry and cry. I think I doomed myself with the fake sniffles. Then they turned into real sniffles. Not planning to disappear just yet, Chairman Winter. There's still the hearing later today. Just you wait. One way or another, I'll prove Kay's innocence to the world then. This should probably go well, right? Wait. All right, I was like, there's a chair missing. Oh, yeah, about that. 10 members, over majority are present. I hereby call this hearing to order. We are gathered here today to assess the professional competency of Prosecutor Miles Edgeworth. Here, in the sight of the goddess, we do solemnly swear to pass a fair and frank judgment. Fair and frank? Don't make me laugh. Verity, if you would be so kind as to summarize the case against Mr. Edgeworth. On April 5th, despite having been advised of the illegality of the investigation he was conducting, the accused refused to desist and eventually had to be detained by myself and Chairman Winter. His action compromised the investigation into the murder of a certain defense attorney. And despite having been presented with copious evidence of her guilt, he continues to insist that the suspect, one K. Faraday, is innocent of all charges. Perhaps you could explain the details of the murder to us as well. Of course. On the morning of the 5th, the body of the victim was found here on the committee chamber. Further explanation will be provided by me, Eustace Winter, Premier Prosecutor. What is yours, Mr. Winter? The murder itself happened late on the night of the 4th. The victim was Miss Rosie Ringer. That same night, an illicit auction was being held here in this very room. Like the Blue Badger mask, that's fantastic. Well, it's probably just the frame, but I'm like, is the Blue Badger Grossberg? Ringer took part in that auction, I think. Yeah. Meaning that the murder took place sometime during the auction. When she was found, Ringer was dressed in an outfit that matched the description of the auctioneers. However, due to the fact the auction carried on after the murder had occurred, I deduced that Ringer was not, in fact, the auctioneer. You deduced nothing of the sort. And what about the basis on which the suspect was detained, Mr. Winter? Yeah, I got this. So Faraday was overcome by... crushing remorse, Eustace. Yeah, that. Tons of crushing remorse, as she confessed. According to her confession, she was on the roof of this building when she encountered a person in a red raincoat on the viewing platform. And that person was Miss Ringer, I take it. Precisely, Mr. Chairman. The killer dressed the victim in the auctioneer's outfit after the fact. There's so many holes in this! But at the time she was killed, Miss Ringer was wearing a red raincoat. Who won the race to find the raincoat nearby? Me, that's who. Did you? I thought it was somebody from forensics. Strictly speaking, it was found by one of the forensics investigators under Mr. Winter's command. I knew it. The blood analysis on the coat showed that it was indeed Miss Ringer who had worn it. And the suspect's confession was the final nail in the coffin. She confirmed having committed the murder. So as you can see, Kay Faraday was the killer. There's no way anybody else could have done it. All right, Miles, I suspect you have some objections. Let's get them out of the way, shall we?
I have no objections, Chairman Winter.
Well, now, is that so? Thought it would have taken more than a single night in detention to break you.
No objections in the matter of my unauthorized investigation, that is. But in the matter of Miss Faraday's supposed guilt, I have plenty.
I can personally attest to the fact that Mr. Winter's investigation was fair and impartial. Of course it was. When it comes to carefully conducted ops, I'm the winner every time. No, Miles, it's within my power to offer you a plea deal of sorts. If, and this is purely hypothetical of course, you were to withdraw your objections, you might wake up tomorrow to find yourself the proud owner of a seat on this committee. Whoa! I ask you again, do you have any objections, Mr. Edgeworth?
If you think you can buy my silence, think again.
Well, watch your mouth.
Only if the chairman watches his. I didn't come here to talk about committee seats. I came here to talk about the murder case. I demand a statement under oath, and I won't rest until I have one. And I want to know exactly what the committee's view on the incident is.
Gonna put us on trial, my boy. Very well, if it'll make you happy. Faraday, please provide Mr. Edgeworth with the materials pertaining to the case. Really? But sir... This will be his last hurrah. So let's humor him with the send-off he desires. If you say so, Mr. Chairman. I mean, they're bribing me here. I can't imagine, like, what bringing out the truth would even matter, but okay. Evidence data received from Judge Gavel. You have no objections to Faraday representing the committee, I assume?
None whatsoever.
Mr. Edgeworth.
Don't worry, Kay. Everything will be fine. You'll see.
All right. I'm going to call it an episode here because clearly my brain has deteriorated to mush. I hope you're still enjoying this anyway. I mean, I knew Winter was going to be evil when we saw him. I didn't think he was going to be so blatant about it, especially this quickly, but there we go. Again, this is giving me like final trial vibes. So we'll see how that goes. I hope you're enjoying. As always, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.